All right, so we're here live. Get back. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? I have 5 more seconds on this ad. Daniel's here. He just told me about the Seattle Kraken mascot. They're filming a promotional video going fly fishing or some sort, and they're literally they see a bear.
Can I explain this in context real quick?
Go ahead.
So, we were literally just talking pre-show meeting, and I told Lewis about this story that I read.
Oh my God! The Bears getting closer. Oh my God!
And the Seattle Kraken team, the NHL, their mascot is named Bowie. Now he looks nothing like a Bowie.
Oh God!
He went fly fishing as part of a promotional video with John Hayden, who was a forward for the Kraken in Alaska. Now the reason why they went fly fishing was because there's salmon in Alaska. So the whole point of this was to like get the salmon for Seattle because Seattle are connected. So in the video, as they're fly fishing, a grizzly bear shows up. And I think I'm just going to show the video to Lewis. I'll share my screen so that we can all see this.
Daniel, I just watched it fully.
So here it is.
It's insane.
This is the video.
Here we are.
While we were fishing, we had a pretty close call with a couple bears.
So that's John Hayden. Here's the bear.
First off, right away, get out, which is good. They're like, okay, let's get out. Yep, beautiful, perfect, great game plan. We'd love to see survival skills.
Now there's a grizzly bear. Now it's not a big bear. From my perspective, it's not that big a bear. Now, grizzly bears often hunt for salmon as well. Now here's Bowie. The bear's growling.
Okay.
And here comes the bear. Comes charging right at Bowie. And then it stops. That bear was in about 5 seconds away from killing that man. And it would have been bad. It would have been
my thing is, you saw their faces as they're walking away. That one lady is like smiling. Excuse me, ma'am. Your mascot almost died. Why are we laughing? What's happening right now? That oh my God. Yeah, this is why I can't be outside of New York, man. Because that shit would throw me for a whirlwind, bro. Imagine I'm just chilling out there, and then all of a sudden, grizzly bear.
Here comes the grizzly bear.
Yeah, I'm fucked. I'm not getting out of there alive. Yeah, tough. Respectfully. But like I think the bear didn't really want to smoke for real though. Like he was just posturing for smoke. You know what I mean?
Because they were in his hunting territory.
That makes sense. So he was like,
they were in his hunting territory.
Hey, back off, kind of thing.
Now, if this was, because this is what I believe, if this was a grown adult grizzly bear or a grown adult female grizzly bear, everybody dead. At least one person died. I think they got really lucky because listen, I watch these documentaries all the time. I by nature people out there. That was a very small grizzly bear. Okay, that was maybe a 1-2 year old. That wasn't a cub, but if that was an older grizzly bear, somebody's dying. 100%. You're not surviving a grizzly bear attack, respectfully.
Yeah. They kept that in the video. They kept it in. Honestly, pretty viral. I like it. You know, but almost showing in your look. If it was an actual death experience, don't.
They probably don't show it.
You don't show it, but it's a near death. You know, it's fun. Why not?
You were 3 seconds away from getting pounced on by a grizzly bear.
But guys, content. Yo, that bear was fucking quick, dude. If it really wanted to, it could have hunted all of them down, and they would have been dead.
Yeah.
But it just didn't feel like it that day. It was like, yeah, let me just ski him off.
Give him a little warning.
Like when that motherfucker started to charge, when he was like actually getting speed, I was genuinely scared for their life.
Terrified. When I saw the video the first time, I was terrified. I'm like, oh, he's dead. He's dead.
Seattle Kraken better win the chip at this point, because like if they don't win the Stanley Cup, you trying to tell me that the media team for the Seattle Kraken is putting their lives at danger, and you guys can't even fucking stop a puck going in a net? Unreal. They should all be put in that water with the Grizzly Bear if they don't win a chip. 100%.
I can't wait to show this video to Jess. I can't wait.
This is gonna be her reaction. You ready for this? Oh my! What are they doing? Well, now you see, why would they do that? Why would they do that? You gotta know. You gotta know.
This is why hockey can't be a real sport, you know?
1,000% she'll throw that out there.
1,000%. This is why people can't take hockey seriously, because you're fighting Grizzly Bears.
That was fucking insane. Oh, okay.
We had to start the show.
I had to. Like, I was genuinely like, this. Wow.
But here we are.
And the preseason's here for the NFL.
Yep.
Let me tell you, I watched that Giants versus Bills preseason game like it was the Super Bowl. I was on top. Let me tell you, I was watching that game. And honestly, yeah, preseason football, like, it's not great, but it's football.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like a hot dog.
I had that same exact thought.
Yeah, it's like a shitty hot dog, but it's food.
Right.
It's edible. And I'm hungry. I'll eat it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Son, I'm here. You know what? I'm watching Dolphins Bears for the second time today. I watched this game live, and I'm watching it for the second time today. I don't care.
It's football.
I'm watching Zach Wilson highlights again. I'm watching Tua get thrown to the ground again.
Football.
We're back. We're so back.
Football is so back, dude. You know how many mock drafts I've done for fantasy as well? Football's so fucking back, dude. I'm so back. I literally came up with a draft strategy yesterday because I was bored. I'm so back.
I remember I was like sitting there. I'm like, oh, he's look good. I could probably draft him. Wait, no. Draft's not until like another 3 weeks. Wait, football doesn't come back for like a month. What am I doing right now? It's preseason. Who cares?
1,000%.
I care. I never cared about preseason, right? I don't care about training camp. I don't care about days. All that other garbage beforehand, don't care about. It gets over dramatized. Explain. He didn't show up. He did this in training camp. He did this. He threw a pass. I don't care. I'm watching preseason. I'm like, no, it's a good play right there. No, they're in a different formation this year. No, they're running a different offense scheme this year. I can see it now. Like what? Like the hook. The hook that this game has on me is insane. Truthfully.
And every time, once it hits August, it's like, hey, big head, how you doing? So, we're back again.
We're back again.
Starts kissing your neck, getting all sensual with you. It's like, so.
Your weekends belong to me.
We got a shitty Thursday night football game. You want it?
You're going to be here. Right?
You're going to be here, yeah.
I know you are.
Yeah. Monday night football. Huh? You like that?
See you Monday.
Yeah.
We like that.
We're going to have games on Tuesday and Wednesday, too. You're going to be there for it, yeah.
Your family? Don't worry about your family.
Don't worry.
Christmas? I'll be there.
You're going to free up your schedule for me, right? Yes, that's good. Yeah.
You know, a long work week you had. You want to go out? No, I'll be right here.
Sunday, stay
Sunday, I'll be right here.
Turn on the TV. I'm there. Please.
We're there.
Please. All your news, scores, and highlights.
Saturday.
Yeah.
College game day, 8 a.m. You got to get up.
That's really what football be doing to me, man. It's just like, so you gotta turn on your TV for football, and you're like, but it's preseason. They're like,
So you're a bitch.
oh,
So
so you don't love me.
It's either they're sensual or they're toxic, right? Like there's no in between.
Oh, so you don't love me. It's like, wait,
So
no,
what?
no,
So
I
what?
love you. I love you. I'm just saying it's preseason, I can't take it Tuesday. No. You hate me. You don't love me.
I understand now.
You don't want to watch Jaxson Dart and Abdul Carter play 5 snaps? Ugh. What an awful guy you are.
What, you don't want to see Aaron Glenn reprimand your team and you get excited for that? No, I understand. It's okay. Don't worry. Fine. It's fine. We'll go watch a movie. It's fine. Don't worry about it. No, you want to work on your backyard today? That's okay. That's fine. Do what you got to do. I don't.
Yeah. We all have priorities.
Of course.
Priorities.
I'll just be here. I'll be sitting here. It's okay. I don't need you here.
But son, when I was watching that Giants game, genuinely I felt like we were gonna do some damage this year. Genuinely. Now, granted, it is the preseason, but watching Abdul Carter play, watching him get pressure on all 3 times and almost getting a sack, he played like 3 snaps, 3 pressures. I'm like, oh, this guy's great, and against starting offensive linemen, starting caliber, he's getting pressures.
Right.
This guy's gonna be a monster. And then I saw Jaxson Dart. My guy. I fucking turned a page on this kid. This guy's the future. Let me tell you. This kid, he got a rocket of an arm. Sits in the pocket. Takes a hit. Still delivers a perfect dart to the wide receiver.
I want to remind everybody, this was the same guy that on our live stream of draft day.
That's right.
When we got Jaxson Dart, walked out of his bedroom and threw a fit that they didn't get Shedeur Sanders and they drafted Jaxson Dart.
100%.
And they traded into that pick.
Yep.
And went into that they're going to suck for the next couple of years, that they're tanking for Manning, and that this kid's not going to be good.
Yeah, for sure.
And here we are today.
Yeah. Now, I will say, a training camp could change you. It could sway your opinion a little bit. You know what I mean? This kid's got moxie. This kid's got guts. Let me tell you. The way he throws the football, the way he throws the pigskin, with reckless abandon sometimes, the zip on the ball, it's just beautiful to watch. And as I'm watching him, and I feel the same way about Shedeur Sanders, who also played phenomenally. We'll talk about him in a little bit. But Jaxson Dart, it felt like he wasn't a rookie. Kind of felt like he's been there a little bit. You know what I mean? Right. Like now, granted, it's against like second stringers and third stringers and guys who may not make a roster and all that, but still, watching him get the reps in and look good was very impressive. He had some good throws. He stepped up in the pocket and he scrambled out when he needed to, and he just made solid football plays, right? And even on the missed throws, right, you saw what he was trying to do, step up in the pocket, just missed them, right? And that happens sometimes. And, standing in the pocket while you're getting hit and delivering a perfect football down the field for a touchdown. I mean, you can't ask for anything else from the kid. I would like for him to slide. I get it. Right. He's 21 years old. Slide. Don't go head first. You don't need the extra yards. You don't need that extra yard. I promise you don't need that extra yard when you've already picked it up. I promise you don't. But he's got a lot of intangibles that if he could just continue to get consistent and get some first-team reps and, continue to develop his game, I like what he's got going on here. He's got a nice live arm. He's mobile-ish for his size and everything, and he's got some wheels to him, and his ability to stay in the pocket and make these tough throws, step up in the pocket presence wasn't a bad thing, right? I'm used to Daniel Jones, where pocket presence was never available. He never had any pocket awareness. Who? What? He never had it. So watching somebody actively like see the pocket, feel the pocket, step up in the pocket, make throws, step away from defensive linemen, scramble, pick up a first down, boom, boom. Have the touch pass over the edge, right? Gets the ball to the running back in the screen. Little things like that where you see like, okay, if he just continues to cook, he could be something. And if he just continues his work ethic and wants to be great, then I think he's going to be solid. Because Brian Daboll, the coaching that they are giving to him and developing him into the offense, you could tell like they like Jaxson Dart and what he can do and what he is doing already. So I enjoyed that. Did you happen to see that game?
I did. I watched until Jaxson Dart stopped playing. Really, I was like, till we stopped. I'm like, okay, it's gonna make the third string guys. I'm not a Giant fan. I'm tuning out to watch something. Respectfully, but I did see most of Jaxson Dart. I guess Abdul Carter. Abdul Carter's a beast. We knew he was going to be a beast. He's an absolute unit. From what I saw from the Giants and what I liked, I think you have to remember too. He's 22. He's relatively old for a rookie quarterback coming out of college. He did 4 years in college, and every year he got progressively better at Ole Miss. And so you're starting to still like he's a mature quarterback for, right? He's had a lot of game times. He's been high pressure games, the SEC, all that. So I think the maturity, you're starting to see it, right? And like you have to remember, this kid's pretty talented. He has a lot of good intangibles going for him, right? If he wasn't a first rounder, he was a high second rounder, right? He wasn't a scrub. In a weak quarterback class, he was one of the few standouts, right? So the talent's obviously there. I like the pocket presence, like you said. I like his arm. It's solid. I would like to see a bit quicker decision making. That comes with time. But I think the good things that you see right now are only going to be built upon, right? And I think you're seeing it because Brian Daboll really knows how to work, right? He did it with Josh Allen, who, guess what, came out of college very raw.
Hell yeah.
We talked a lot about Josh Allen. Interesting his arm was coming out of college. And Brian Daboll molded that into something really unique and important, right? He redefined Daniel Jones for a year, and we thought he made the truth until we found out the truth. And now you get Jaxson Dart. And you have to believe that Brian Daboll is able to work with this kid and make him something special, right? So I want to believe that. I think you're starting to see that. I think him learning under Russell, and we give Russell Wilson a lot of shit too. He is a wealth of knowledge for a quarterback. I think Russell really wants to help him, and I do think he will help him get better. And this is what we talk about, right? This is a Giant team that is building their young quarterback to succeed at this level. They're giving him all the tools that he needs. So when we go into next year, he will be ready for the moment, right? And I do believe that. I think what you saw in preseason was a small sample size, but you saw a lot of things that can be built on, right? A lot of good reps, a lot of good pocket awareness, good arm, and everything that he was known to do well, he did well. Still raw, still learning, but you see the translation, how it's going to work. That's a good thing. The defense as well was another standout spot. I thought they played really well. The defensive line is really well. That first half, they were cooking. Second half, But you could see where the strength of the Giants are going to lie. It's going to lie in their run game. It's going to lie in their defense. That's where their strengths are going to be. And I think what you saw in the first preseason game was a combination of how they're going to succeed this year and how Brian Daboll wants them to play. Smart football, ground and pound football, and tight defense. If this is a healthy Giant team, it's a good team. It's not great, it's good. And it's something to continue to build on. I think you're in a much better place than a lot of Giant fans think they're in. Respectfully. I think this preseason game kind of proved that a little bit.
Yeah. And also what I liked with each quarterback, the offensive line for each of them held up really good. Right? They played all 4 of their quarterbacks up until Tommy DeVito. Even all of them scored a touchdown. None of them really got hit or sacked, really. Right? The offensive line, some of the Marcus Bowe, very impressed by him watching him at right tackle. I mean, they just couldn't get by him. His footwork was too good. Technique was good. Power was good. And the offensive line held up and did a really good job of keeping these quarterbacks clean for them to make plays. So I thoroughly enjoyed watching the Giants this time. It was I haven't felt this good in years, let me tell you. Without Daniel Jones behind the center, let me tell you, we're gonna have a great time. We're not gonna win the Super Bowl, but we're gonna damn try. Let me tell you. Jess, how you doing? Hi. Say
Jess.
hello.
Hi, guys. Sorry, I had a very busy weekend, so I'm just now getting in, and I'm exhausted.
She was partying. That's what it was. She was
partying. Not partying.
She was partying. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was not partying. I wish.
You're wild.
You're wild, man. You're wild.
God, shut up.
Hey, Jess. We're just busting your balls. Just busting your balls. Come on.
I know. Why are you missing Puerto Rico, Mr. Sunglasses? What are you doing? It's like 11 p.m.
Now, I will say the only reason why I put on the sunglasses is because me and Daniel had to talk about glasses.
We did.
And then I put these on, and then I was like, I'll just keep them on. It's funny. But do I miss Puerto Rico? Yes. Yes, I do. It was fantastic. It was a great time. I loved it. It was a wonderful time.
Did you bring me back something?
I did. I have stuff.
Okay.
I have stuff.
I have stuff. Yes. But you know who did have the stuff?
No, wait.
Oh.
Because Jess came late.
Jess?
We have to show her how we open the show.
Oh, Jesus. Jess, you're going to have fun with this video. What? Show the video. Play it.
Now, I'm going to give some context here,
right,
Jess?
Daniel, play it.
Just very simple context. So, there's an NHL team called the Seattle Kraken, okay? They're a newer team. They have a mascot. Their mascot's name is Bowie, okay? He looks nothing like a buoy. Ignore that. So they were filming a promotional video in Alaska where Bowie and one of the Kraken players, John Hayden, right, were fly fishing for salmon. Now, when you think of Alaska and you think of salmon, there's another creature in Alaska that resides there. Okay? So this is the video of what happened when they went fly fishing in Alaska for salmon. And this was posted by the Kraken. This is the most crazy thing I've ever seen.
It's loading. Okay.
Okay. So here we go.
While we were fishing, we had a pretty close call with a couple bears.
Now there's a grizzly bear.
Is he coming after them?
Okay.
Oh my God.
We're just gonna keep walking away. Now there's Bowie, and there's the bear. A bear's growling. And now here comes the bear.
Oh my God, this is terrible.
I want to blame it on.
So, I showed Lewis that video, and he said we had to open the show like that.
100%. You fucking kidding me, dude? Are you dead ass? That shit right there. Like,
well, the bear didn't get him, obviously.
But Jess.
I would sue though. That bear attacked me, and I'm out here doing this for fucking work. I would sue the fucking Kraken.
We were close.
Jess, when I tell you, son, any near-death experience, you don't. Why are we posting this? Just forget it. We'll film some. We'll film some. That's because they didn't die.
They didn't die.
Now, if they die, I'm gonna tell you.
But yeah, grizzly bears are not. They don't play games. That's like the one bear species that is like highly dangerous. Like they will attack you.
But you know what it is? I don't think it was a full-grown adult or female grizzly bear. That seemed like a young grizzly bear. Because if it was an adult male or adult female, somebody's dying there.
Yeah, 1,000%. It's not even. What are we talking about? Somebody was dying, man. Let me take these glasses off. Oh God. There we go.
Shout out to the media team.
The media team doing God's work because God was on their side. I don't know. Prayers up to him, but that shit is wild, dude.
Anyway, let's talk about the Jets.
Let's talk about the Jets. Jess, did you see any preseason action?
No, I did not. But I saw I wasn't home to watch the games, and I wasn't in a position where I could actually watch the games on my phone. So, but I read the highlights. It seems like people got positive reviews on the Jets preseason.
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Just because preseason, and I don't want to overreact too much. I've said it before. I don't want to make my expectations too high with this team. Because as a Jet fan, I know, but I'll keep it short. I'll keep it to 8 words, 1 sentence. The Jets are winning the Super Bowl, baby.
Oh my God!
We're back. We're so back. We're so back. I'm all in on this team again. Aaron Glenn's the guy. I like Justin Fields.
I think Aaron Glenn is the guy.
The top 5 defense in the league.
Still out on Justin Fields. This is a pregame. This is not. They did not go against like.
He looked good. He played their ones. He got a rush. He could run. He could actually run out of the pocket. We have a quarterback who can run out of the pocket now. He could throw the ball decently.
I'm just saying, temper your expectations.
Jess, we don't need that negativity in our life right now. We need that.
No, I think we're gonna have a much better season than last season. I do have faith, but to say we are going to the Super Bowl this year is ridiculous. Maybe in 2 years or 3 years. But let's see what the rest of the preseason looks like, Daniel. Okay,
Jess,
their next game they could totally. What?
Let me tell you, I don't think you saw that Russian touchdown by Justin Fields. Let me tell you, the kid's got moxie. The kid's got some spunk. Let me tell you, the kid was hitting the fullback on a check down. Let me fucking tell you, Jess. It was electric football.
I think he's still listen.
You understand? They threw a 5-yard check down. I couldn't believe it was happening. I'm like, there's no way we could do that. We could do that? We could throw a 5-yard check down? What? A quarterback can throw a check down? That's in the play.
I hope that the rest of the preseason is the same way, and if not, I will not be surprised. And the real test is going to come against their first game, when it actually counts, when it matters. Everything that's happened in the offseason, we're going to see how it really is on that first game.
Let me tell you, the Pittsburgh Steelers are going down, baby. They're the steel curtain.
Probably are, and that's good. So let's wipe them off. But first, let's see that actual happen. Like, let's see if they can actually do that.
Okay. In all seriousness, I will say this: I liked what I saw. I liked the identity that Aaron Glenn's trying to implement. I like his intensity on the sideline. I think. Hey, like I was thinking this morning too. Like I was thinking about the game. The big problem from yesterday was the bad penalties. There was too many personal fouls, too many dumb penalties that were taken in the first half with the first unit. And you saw Aaron Glenn pull his guys over and basically yell at them on the field and in front of them, right? And for an NFL coach to do that, that's pretty rare. But I think that's what the Jets need, right? The Jets need a guy who's willing to embarrass them in front of everyone, no matter what. That's what's been missing from a coach in God knows how long, right? Aaron Glenn is here to work, not baby. He wants to implement this new system, this new style, and you're seeing that. And I think if they clean up the bad penalties and they clean all that up, that's already a huge win in my book, right? Because that's a change in identity right there. As far as like offensive defense go, I liked what I saw from Justin Fields. I love the run game. I think Breece Hall, Brennan Allen, and Isaiah are a great three-headed man unit. Like all three of them add something different. I really like how Justin Fields plays. He was accurate. He moved in the pocket. He got the rushing touchdown. He could use his legs. You saw what he could do really well. A couple of bad throws here and there. The offensive line was solid. They really held up well against the Packers defense. And the defense that we played was great. I mean, the pass rush of Will McDonald and Clemens, and now you're adding Jermaine Johnson and Quinn Williams back into the fold. The defensive line is really good. Andre Cisco is a destroyer in the middle of the field. Eric Armstead's a great addition to this defense. I think there's a lot of good positive things about this Jet team. However, you could see where they're thin. They don't have a lot of depth. They don't have a lot of backups ready to go. And their wide receiver room is not great. And I think for this team to succeed, they need to stay healthy and they need to play basically identically the same every game. And that's where it's going to get a little bit frustrating. It's going to be a little bit hard to overcome that. But that's going to be part of this group. They just don't have enough talent in the room right now to be as creative as they can be. It's going to be simple plays, quick checkdowns, nice route running, and good quarterback play. It's not going to be great, but it's going to be good. And you can see how good looks. I think that's a positive for the Jets right now.
Thumbs up.
I'm just saying. The steel curtain hasn't met a steel jet. Let me tell you. They're going down, baby.
Now, granted, this all can be washed away if they get pummeled by the Giants next week.
All right, yo.
It's
going to end in a 0-0 tie. Come on, man.
I mean, you gotta expect some ups and downs. So we can't throw them out if they have a terrible game next week. I think we just have to evaluate the preseason for what it is, and then I think just prepare ourselves for upward season. I would say.
Just aren't you
Our
excited?
progress is gonna go up. Huh?
Aren't you excited that preseason's back? Football's back.
Oh
Isn't
yeah.
that- Like
This
I
kind of sucks because it's preseason, so it's like my excitement only goes so far.
But I'm sitting there and I'm smiling. I'm watching
I want to
football.
go there. I'd rather be there at the pregame instead of just watching the preseason game. I'd rather actually be there. Maybe next year we can go to a preseason game.
We should. We should go to preseason and a training camp. We can get to an open practice. We should go to that.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's do it.
I like
plan
that.
that out.
Get to see their fights.
Yeah.
Hey, boys. Hey, chill out, man. Whoa, chill out, man.
Why are we gonna fight?
Why are we gonna fight, man? But Jess, did you see Shedeur Sanders play?
Did I see him play?
Yeah.
I saw some highlights. And yeah, he it's preseason. Of course, he played well.
That's not true. There are some quarterbacks that did not. But I will say, kind of not looking like a 5th-round pick. Let me fucking tell you that, boys. Looks a little bit higher than that.
I think he's going to prove a lot of people stupid.
Yeah.
And obviously, this guy is your quarterback. And you need to stop fucking playing games with your damn lineup already, with your roster. With this 5-quarterback room with Kenny Pickett and Watson. It's like, guys, grow up. Cleveland, please. Just fucking stop already. He's clearly got something. I don't think he's going to be a wash. I think he's going to be a pretty good quarterback.
Yeah. And
he's got that potential.
And he played very well. He evaded pressure. He played smart. Has some missed throws there, but obviously he's first game. You'll have missed throws. You're a quarterback. You miss throws sometimes. Accurate. I liked his accuracy with the football. And I liked his decision making and his pocket presence and his feel within the game. And he just had that extra level of swag to him. Right? He kind of felt like he was in control. Yes.
He came in with his own entourage, playing his own music.
That's fire.
With his own group.
That's so awesome.
And then he basically called out a reporter after the game.
Yo, I saw that. It's so fun. Yo, come on, man.
I
You
think
never
it's
say
kind of
nothing
stupid he
nice to
did that.
me. How come you never say nothing nice
And
to me,
like,
man?
that's my thing. And like, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I think it's just his personality and who he is. But like, you're not helping the case that you drafted. You know what I mean? But he can back it up on the field, and he's proven that he has the ability he can do and back it up.
Well, it's one game, so he has
It
to
is
be
one
consistent
game.
before he can be proven. But you're right. It could be a personality thing that, of course, he approached this guy, but still, it's like, bro, people are not going to write nice things about you for the rest of your career. You have to accept that. Is this worth your time and attention for you to go over to this guy and be like, why don't you say anything nice to me?
All right, all right. It's not that big of a deal. Guys, it's 20-second interaction. I think we're blowing this out of proportion. All right.
We're not the ones who think it's a big deal. He thinks it's a big deal because he's the one who asked the guy. We're just commenting if it's a big deal or
Like,
not.
it was like sarcastically, but not sarcastically. But I think it's not that big of a deal for him. He probably was just like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna just call you out on it, not to be like, oh, you motherfucker."
I
Like,
don't think
Okay,
I don't think it's
who
terribly
cares?
wrong. I
Like, it's
just
not
think
that deep.
it's stupid. I think it's a dumb distraction he created for no reason. That's all I'm saying. It's like, why did you waste time on that?
It's a crazy thing to do for your first game in the preseason. If this was like, prime time, week 10, he's established in the league.
That makes more sense.
It makes more sense. First game preseason attacking a reporter is kind of crazy.
Did he attack?
He kind of attacked him. He kind of
He's like,
did.
come on, man. You won't
Some
never
people
say
he
nothing nice
attacked
to
them,
me,
but he
man.
approached them. Attack is not a good word because he wasn't hostile. He approached him. So it's like I said, it's an unnecessary distraction because then you have the image that you're attacking. Even, it's stupid. It was stupid. It wasn't wrong. It was just dumb.
Yeah, I can get behind that. I thought it was just like more funny because like he actually played well, and he had 2 touchdowns, looked accurate. Obviously had some like miscues, obviously because he's a rookie. Look good, right? This is a good thing that he did. It was a good start for him, and all these reporters were probably coming in saying, "Oh, he doesn't look that good in training camp," or whatever he believes that he's seen in the media or that's been talked about around the Cleveland camp. And he's gonna be like, "Hey, man, you gotta say something nice now." I mean, because I played well.
I mean, this could be his way of building his own personal relationships with the local reporters. That he's going to be the guy that comments on them now and then. I mean, back in the day, Deion Sanders, when he was playing, he was very vocal against the media.
Mm-hmm.
He had his run-ins. He confronted them. So he's not, it's not, are we really shocked? I guess that's the real thing. Like, even though it was stupid to do, are we really shocked that he was like, hey, you're not writing good things about me?
I don't think he was saying it like that. He was just like, nah, you come on, man. Every time. Like, it was more like playful-ish. But that's just his personality.
I can see that, but it was still stupid to do because it becomes something to talk about. And Daniel's right. It's like after preseason. Like, it's no drama here. Why are you? I don't know.
I just don't feel that way about it.
It's a little bit. I don't know. It's really not a big deal, but it's a stupid deal. It's a stupid thing.
All right. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. But boy did he play well. And when it comes to his accuracy, he was on time. Pocket presence, he was on time. Evaded multiple sacks where the play was pretty much blown up and dead, and was able to, get his team back into manageable positions to continue the game. And, I think he'll probably start another game. Maybe not start, but play, obviously. And he showed a reason why he should be in consideration for, I wouldn't say the starting job. Don't give it to him right away. I would say let Joe Flacco start. And then if anything, you can go to him. I think he's the second best quarterback on your team. right now. Probably Joe Flacco's probably the best because like he's been around long enough. He has still a strong arm. He knows the offense. So you'll go with him.
If
But
he's
like,
good in the next game, I think it'll be obvious that they have to put him as the starter at some point during the season.
yes, at some point during the season, yes. But I think starting him off straight away as a starter is ridiculous. I don't think they should do that. I actually think it will hurt him more than it will like be good for him. But he played real well, and I think that going forward, if he continues it up, he's gonna give them a strong case to play him for just give him more reps, first team, and just chuck aside Kenny Pickett, chuck aside Tyler Huntley, and chuck aside Dylan Gabriel because Shedeur Sanders is obviously a really good talent. Said this during the whole draft process. If he's not in the first round, he's in the second round high. So, and then he fell all the way to the fifth. He obviously is way better than the rest of the quarterbacks on the roster. It's just that he's a rookie, so they want to like treat him differently, I guess. But not mad at it. He played well.
I'm back.
Hey, there you go. But how did you feel about his performance, Daniel, watching the game?
No, I thought he was really solid. I liked his ability in the pocket. I liked his throws. His arm talent's obviously there. Accuracy is going to be the question. If he can be consistent, right? But I think what you saw was a very solid performance. I guess a really good Panther defense too, as well. I think on the field you can see how talented he is. He has all the tools. He has a good arm. He's a smart player on the field. He's a good runner. And I think in this Browns offense, you could see how he can make it. He can make the mid to high level throw. He can hit an easy target if he needs to. He can move out of the pocket. He can roll out. He can do an RPO. He has all the knowledge that he can to be a great quarterback in this league. He has all the tools. So I think you could see that from this game in that how you could see why he would be a second round, first round talent. Again, like in a weak quarterback class, like I said for Jaxson Dart, he was one of the higher prospects available because of his talent. It was there. Like that wasn't the issue. So I think you saw that. But yeah, I liked his accuracy. I liked his arm. I liked how smart all well. He made good throws. Some of them were inaccurate. That's going to happen. But I think for what he is and where the Browns are, he can make an argument for him being the backup. Absolutely. I think you could see that from right now, that he probably is quarterback 2 on the depth chart. I think the Browns believe that too. So I think good start, something to build on. Still needs more work, but he's in a place where he can prove a lot of people wrong with his talent. So it's a good start for him.
Yeah.
On the field.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. And he in even the I guess not like antics, but like the attention just like surrounding the game and how he like took advantage of that, kinda. Because he knew people were watching, so I guess he was like just the bringing your own boombox and the entourage. He made it like a special event kind of thing.
And he's probably going to keep doing that. Like I said, that's just going to be his personality.
Mm-hmm.
He's once he gets named as a starter, whatever week that's going to be all eyes on him moment. So, and he's going to take advantage of that, and he knows that.
So the amount of ratings that Shedeur game probably got, not gonna lie, if he gets named a starter during the season, I wouldn't be surprised if they moved his game to like prime time. I wouldn't be surprised.
I can see ESPN fighting for that game.
Yes. Being like, all right, midweek, like a week 7 matchup, week 7 to 10 matchup, we could potentially see him named the starter. Let's get that.
They bring Mel Kiper on for ESPN. He just goes on. Everyone owes him an apology.
Yeah, guys. Shedeur Sanders, I have no idea why he's sticking to the 5th round. There's absolutely no shot. Which he was correct. He was correct. But the glaze was crazy. The glaze is crazy. All right. This isn't Duncan. Glaze is crazy.
But yeah, so I don't have a problem with it. I don't. I think just who he is. I do think that it's a little wild to do that for your first game, but it's not going to be the first time he probably does. So, and this is what he did in college, so it's what he's used to. You know, so you can't be surprised or like offended by it because you know this is, you know.
Yeah, 100%. And
But he's got. I will say this: he's got to learn to take criticism. He's got to learn that because he's gonna get criticized a lot from a lot of people.
I think he can. I think he can take criticism, but he probably doesn't like it much. You know what I mean? Like, but he could. Nobody likes criticism, but it's like, I think he's probably taking a high road now, as in maybe before he would be like a little bit more combative about it. He's more like, hey, I just got to prove them wrong. You know what I mean? That's all I got to do is get better every day and try to be the best that I could be. That's all he could try to be. So I think he's learning that this is how a professional acts and how they speak and all that kind of stuff, and this is how you carry yourself. So I think he's learning. Now, obviously, he's going to be his own personality, trying to be like, hey, man, you got to write something good about me. You know, that's just who he is. Doesn't make it wrong or right, but that's just who he is. So I think he'll be okay. He'll be fine. But great first game, though. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Jess, anything to add on that? She fell asleep. She fell asleep. That's right. 100%. So,
Anyway.
if we hear snoring, yo.
Anyway.
We got
Fuck Tom Brady?
Yes. Fuck him.
Fuck Tom Brady.
I mean, it was a great roast though.
Stupid statue.
It was a great roast though. Can't.
Screw him. God. You know my opinion on it. It's dumb.
It's so funny.
Just screw him and his dumb statue.
But also, screw the NFL because they banned sniffing salts.
Yes, they did.
Well, like they banned it, but they just
On
banned
sidewalks.
from like teams buying it and like providing it. Like they're not supposed to do that.
On the sideline.
It
can't. So it's like you could do it at practice if you want to.
Wait, I thought they could have it for games. The team can't provide it though.
I don't think they have it for games. I think it can't be provided for games at all.
Smelling salt.
Because George Kittle came out and he was like, "There's a memo going salt, and that we're not allowed to use it anymore."
Oh, let me see.
That's what it said.
Okay. Teams are prohibited from providing or supplying smelling salts to players. Players can still use smelling salts if they provide their own supply, so they can still use it. If they supply themselves. Yeah, how much is a pack of smelling salts? Well, $10.
Oh. That's a good question.
They're gonna be fine. Like this isn't.
How much is smelling?
But like this isn't that big of a deal, kinda ish. So it's maybe it's not that big of a deal, but like it is something to like talk about, something to think about.
It's so pure Himalayan nasal inhaler salt is $23.
For what?
Now that's just the basic one on Amazon. Hang on, time again.
But like if they're like an enthusiast about it, they'll pay whatever they want for it. That's the whole thing. So not too mad about it. This is a non-issue. Also, big non-issue. Who cares? That's pretty much it about smelling salts. Yeah, they can still use it, and it's perfectly great, and it's beautiful. Now, what I do want to touch on is the NBA. We'll touch on a little bit from that. Luka Doncic signed a massive extension, 3-year, $165 million. And this extension is very key for the Lakers because not only does it shore up your future after LeBron, but it also gives you that flexibility to still bring in other pieces besides Luka to help him out and aid him within that staying within the salary cap, because Luka's worth that, right? And it's not even that big of a deal. So, but Luka getting paid that, I feel like he kind of maybe took a discount-ish, kinda. He could have taken another year worth of that salary. So shout out to Luka Doncic. The Lakers are going to be a problem as long as he is on that team. And he's getting skinnier. He's getting more athletic. He's on a stricter diet. He's taking his play way more seriously than he has in the past. So this is really good for the Lakers. They're getting another 3-4-ish years of Luka, and this just shores up their franchise for the next 3 to 4 years of relevancy. That's pretty much what I see from this NBA deal right here. What's up, D?
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, no, I like this deal from everybody involved. I do think it's a bit of a discount as well. I thought he was going to get a lot more, but I think if you're the Lakers, this allows you to have more cap flexibility going into next year, and it gives you again that second piece after LeBron, who will decide just retire whenever he wants to retire, I guess, whenever that is. But yeah, I think this was always going to happen. I never saw Luka leaving LA. I never saw LA moving on from Luka. So I think, like, in every regard, this is a good deal for everybody. And yeah, I think, like, it's interesting because I don't think this Laker team is, NBA title bound. And I think they need more pieces. But I think they needed to get this deal done to shore up their next 3 to 4 years that they can build off. And I think once they finally get rid of LeBron and his contract, they'll be able to, like, really start building this team around Luka, right? And really start getting pieces in place that they could start getting a championship team built together. So, because the team they have right now, it's not going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
It's just not.
1,000%.
So, I think this is a move for the future because I think they're a playoff team, but I don't see them winning a title anytime. So, I think for the West, because of how the West is, they're probably going to finish in the top 4 if everybody stays healthy. So that'll be good for them. But other than that, I mean, like, it's a good deal. It's a good deal for everybody. It needed to get done. It got done. We moved,
Yeah.
And there's no drama. There's no drama in LA, so that's a good.
Yeah. And now the NBA posted their Christmas Day games. With these Christmas Day games, it feels like it's the same teams every year.
Well, this is their tradition, right? I mean, the Knicks are always going to play on Christmas. That's always going to happen. San Antonio, the Thunder always play on Christmas. Lakers always play on Christmas. Golden State always plays on Christmas, and Denver always plays on Christmas, right? Like, this is their tradition, right? So, I mean, look, Knicks Cavs, that's a good opening day game, right? Spurs Thunder could be interesting, I guess.
Rockets versus Lakers.
If everybody's there and healthy for the Rockets, and the Lakers are there and everybody's healthy, could be decent. Mavericks Warriors, everyone's falling asleep. And then Timberwolves Nuggets, everyone's falling asleep. So your first 2 to 3 games are decent. I feel like.
Yeah, I don't know anybody who stays up for these Christmas Day games. I don't like if you're actively like with your family and you're actively like having fun.
Right.
This is either on in the background as fodder,
Mhm.
or
Yep.
like you fell asleep on the couch trying to watch it.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'm watching the Nick Cavs game. Obviously,
That's
that's all
because
we
that's
know.
at 12 p.m. Everybody's awake.
Right. However, after the Nick Cav game, we're probably eating dinner. So I'm probably skipping the Thunder Spurs game, or I'm catching the end of it, going into the Rockets Laker game, where now we're getting our second win. We're going for a second, right? So that's on in the background. Mavericks Warriors, we're asleep. We're in food comas.
Yeah.
Okay, respectfully, we're in food comas. Okay? By that point, we're having cake, coffee, dessert. Everyone's starting to trickle out. And then while we're cleaning down, we'll watch Timberwolves Nuggets in the background. So really, I'm missing like 2 or 3 games. 2 at the most.
I
But am I
haven't,
watching the game?
I
Probably
haven't
not.
watched the NBA on Christmas in a very long time. It's been a hot minute since I was actually like genuinely invested on Christmas Day to watch the NBA. Genuinely.
And I think invested is like the word. Right? Like people have it on, but like are they really watching it? You know? I think it's interesting too when we look at the NFL Christmas Day because we might have some choices here to make.
Talk to me.
Okay. So we kick off with Lions and Vikings in
Oof!
Minnesota.
That's hot. Already nice.
Already nice. Then we have Cowboys Commanders. Divisional game.
Division.
We don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
And then we end with Broncos and Chiefs. Yeah, I mean, respectfully, NFL did a lot better this year than last year.
I'm invested. I am invested. Very much so. Just anything the NFL, as long as it's not like a random like Dolphins Titans or like a random Raiders versus Jaguars game. Genuinely, the division games, you can never go wrong with divisional matchups on these big days because they're always gonna be a banger. Typically,
Yeah.
as long as it's like a good division.
Oh, and by this point, like, because like you're going like to week 16 by this point, so Vikings Lions could be a battle for first place in that division. Commanders Cowboys. Commanders probably need that game for a wild card. Maybe the Cowboys need that game too to screw the Commanders over as well. And Broncos Chiefs, that could be for the division as well. Like all these games will have some type of meaning come this point in Christmas.
Mm-hmm. And like,
go
ahead.
Now I was gonna say, I think that's the difference this year is like the NBA on Christmas. Those games don't really have a lot of meaning because like they're like in the middle of the season, kind of towards the beginning of the season too. They're just kind of games that happen on the schedule, and like the NFL, like every game matters. But these games in particular are going to matter so much at where they're at in the season.
And they could have put, if they put like a Steelers Bengals,
oh,
it's fantastic. If they put like a Jets Bills, these are great matchups, but they're in division. But they're fantastic. Yeah. It's beautiful. They could have put maybe like a Texans Jaguars maybe. They have sometimes exciting games. A Rams versus 49ers matchup. Like, dog, they could go so many directions. And it slaps every time.
You know what's crazy? I'm looking at the Thanksgiving Day games. There are 3 teams that are playing on Christmas that are also playing on Thanksgiving.
Lions, Cowboys, Commanders.
Ooh, you were close. So you got the Lions and the Cowboys.
Chiefs. Oh.
The Chiefs are playing the Cowboys this year, which I think is interesting.
Ooh, okay. Ooh. All right. That's nice. I like that.
That's nice.
I like that. Who are the
You like
Lions?
that?
Who are the Lions playing?
The Packers.
Fair. Tradition.
And then primetime, Ravens Bengals. We're eating good on the holidays. We're eating good on the holidays.
Man. It's just great games. Can't beat
And
it.
then Black Friday. Humble Bears Eagles. Humble Bears Eagles. Humble. Black Friday. Everyone's out. It's a game to watch.
It's a good game.
A good game to watch. You don't need to watch it, but it's a good game. Good option.
It's a great option. Last year they had like the Packers and like the Dolphins. Like shit was ass. Fuck that. Like we need the Eagles already in a matchup. Good. And the Bears, they could be semi decent in that division. So it's like
it's a humble game. It's a humble Black Friday game. Humble.
now if it was like Buccaneers versus Eagles.
Now again,
now we're talking, right?
Now again,
if it was Bills Eagles.
Now we're sitting my ass down and I'm not going out shopping. Now I'm eating the leftovers while watching the game. Now we're talking.
Whew. Ravens Eagles. Steelers Eagles even. Anybody with Eagles just kind of works. Texans Eagles would have worked too.
Mm-hmm.
You could have had Falcons Eagles even would be like a decent-ish mashup. Decent-ish. Starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel here. But like Eagles, you could have went Eagles and Giants too. You could have went that way.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have been Eagles Rams rematch.
Eagles Rams.
49ers Eagles.
There were options here.
There's a lot of good options.
There's a lot of guys. Anyway, I respectfully
love.
After the Knicks game, I might be watching football.
Hell yeah.
Respectful.
Fuck
respectful.
That. Bro, before the Knicks game, I'm going to be watching football. I'm going to keep up.
I kind of have to watch the Knicks. I mean, I kind of have
to. You're fair.
Like I just kind of have to. All respect to who's on Christmas session. Okay, all respect to Lions, Vikings who are going. Actually, no. Cowboys, Commanders. I don't gotta watch that. Fuck the Cowboys. I'm watching the Knicks. We're good.
You're bugging. I'm watching all those games.
Like the Lion Viking game, we're good.
I'm watching all those games. Respectfully. Yeah. But you know what we should be talking about right now? We should, because this is a very big dilemma. We should be talking about the Yankees and the Mets right now. The Mets are 1-9 in their last 10. The Yankees are 3-7. Just lost to the Astros today, 7-1. Yeah, Yankees aren't making the playoffs. Mets, they might. I mean, you got the Cubs looking good. You got the Padres. Giants even can make a little bit of a run, right? Like Reds, if they get hot, they could be all right.
It's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun.
What do you think it is, man? What do you think is happening?
Well, from the Met perspective, the big issue is two things. It's the lineup. It's specifically Lindor, Alonso, Soto, and them not hitting all together. They're in a collective slump. Especially Lindor, he's been in a 2-month slump. He's like 1 for his like last 60. Like it's bad. So that's not gonna help. The bottom of the line's been pretty good. But the lineup it's inconsistent. It has good days, it has bad days. And the main consistent issue with this team right now has been the starting pitching and the length of starting pitching. So I'm gonna read you a stat. It's one of the craziest stats I've ever seen. The Mets have set a new record, right? It is the most consecutive times that the Mets haven't had two starting pitchers go back to back plus 6 innings in almost 61 games. So that means that one pitcher will go 6 innings one day, and the next pitcher won't. Right? So they haven't had two pitchers back to back go 6 innings plus in 60 games.
Damn.
It's the first time since 1901 that this has happened. Okay? So David Peterson is the only reliable starter that he's been going 6 innings sometimes he doesn't. Right? Then Sean Manaea comes in. He's in spring training mode because he didn't get spring training because he came in the year hurt. So he's not going 5 innings every time. Kodai Senga's struggling right now. He can't find the zone. Clay Holmes is a reliever turned starter, so he's not going. And then Frankie Montas, for lack of a better term, sucks fucking ass. So he's not going 5 innings anytime soon.
You know what's funny? The Yankees had Frankie Montas like a couple years back. He was fucking awful. I don't know why he still gets paid money to be a baseball player.
He got paid a lot of money, too.
A lot of fucking money. And I was looking at that signing, I'm like, why would the Mets do that to themselves? They know he's ass, right? But they're like, oh, he's an arm.
Ego. We thought we could fix him. We can't.
Fuck
He's unfixable.
no, you can't fix that guy. He's fucking shit. He's so shit.
We saw what we did with Sean Manaea and Luis Severino. We could fix anybody. We could fix anybody. No, you can't. No. He's fucking ass. Okay, he's terrible. But what that does now is because you're starting pitching is now your bullpen has to do extra work. And it's a good thing the Mets got extra arms at the deadline with Tyler, Ryan Helsley, and Gregory Soto because they help. They give your bullpen a lot more depth and they allow you to kind of stable the ship. But now, because your stars aren't going deep into the games, nobody has a day off anytime. So everybody is gassed in that bullpen. So now you're expecting your bullpen to get 6 innings every day. You're going to have a taxed bullpen. So that's going to become unreliable. And that's why you're giving up runs late. That's why you're losing the games late. You know, past the 6th inning, the game's pretty much over because the Mets can't score any more runs past 6. And their bullpen gives it up. And that's been the main concern for 2 months now. The only thing that could really right the ship is that their starting pitchers get back to a groove and they're able to kind of go deeper into games and allow the rest. Because if you could have a rotation where Diaz on one, Helsley on one, off one, Rogers, Soto, Garrett, Raley, you have a rotation you could have in the bullpen, keep everybody fresh and have still a quality bullpen. But your starters need to go deep, and if they're not doing that, you can't have that happen. And the lineup is whatever. I think the lineup will be fine. They put up 6 runs today. I'll take that. That should be more than enough. But the starting pitching into the bullpen has been the issue for months now. And the only real saving grace is that there's still 6 weeks left, right? It's still early August. They're in a playoff position. I think they still have an opportunity to right the ship. I think it's still good. I think they have every opportunity to fix themselves. And I think this lineup will hit enough to kind of supplement that. And I think the starting pitching staff is too good to not fix itself. Outside Frankie Montas, he's terrible. But I think Senga will be okay. Peterson's been decent. Clay Holmes will figure it out. And Manaea will figure it out. I think they just need to keep getting more time and more reps, and they'll get back to where they were. But it's just been a rough 2 months. At post-trade deadline, before the deadline.
Yeah, the Yankees they've been very hot and cold pretty much all year. And injuries every single year. Garrett Cole was the first domino to fall, and now people are just getting hurt, and playing complimentary baseball, like, not making errors every time, and guys not performing up to expectation, and all those kinds of things. And yeah, this Yankees team is mid. It's very, very mid. Very mid.
It's depressing. It's depressing watching them play.
Because, like, you look at that lineup, you're like, fuck, that's a good-ass lineup. Then you look at their pitching. Granted, it's, like, injured right now, but, like, you look at that lineup, even without Garrett Cole, you're like, damn, this rotation still got some juice, still got some life to it, right? Max Fried is an ace, right? You got Rodon, who's can play real well, and you got these young kids who could pitch decently, give you 5 innings and some solid work. But no.
And then the
bullpen. Devin Williams' ass.
I think the closer position is cursed.
He was one of the greatest relievers in like a 3-year span of like all time, and then all of a sudden he just decided to just be awful. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Fucking Tim.
I still don't understand why Luke Weaver can't be the closer.
Yeah, it's fucking Aaron Boone and our manager shit. It's like, well, fuck, like. It's just these guys just aren't playing up to their expectation level, because especially when you're with the Yankees, you're expected to play a step above what you're actually capable of. So if you're not hitting that, you're underperforming, and they're underperforming on their underperforming. I mean,
right. And I feel like last year you could have gotten away with it because it was a lesser American League last year. The division wasn't that hot outside of the Orioles, right? So you could kind of get away with a few games here. But Boston's been better. Toronto's been on a tear. Seattle's been really good. Detroit's been elite. Like, if you you have a half-game lead over Cleveland, if you let Cleveland catch you and beat you into the wild card, or even Texas for that matter, 2 teams that were sellers at the deadline, especially Cleveland, everybody. Everyone's got to go. Like, somebody has to be held accountable. And I feel like the problem is that you built the same team you had last year, and obviously that team didn't get the job done. You did nothing to improve it. The defense was terrible last year. It's terrible now. You couldn't make contact on the ball. Nobody can hit a baseball. And you have no speed. It's the same problem you had last year, carry over. But now that everybody's better, people know how to beat you. And you're seeing that now. If you put the ball in play, the Yankees lose.
And I also truly believe it's like we could spend a lot of money on these players, and it's cool, and we could trade for all these guys, and it's very nice, but it's, at least for me, it's like, does anybody really want to be a Yankee? Recently.
Marcus Stroman did.
Recently.
Marcus Stroman, he begged to be a Yankee. Yeah. He begged for it.
But he fucking sucks. And he's Puerto
but he begged for it.
And he's Puerto Rican, so I shouldn't even be saying this.
No. He begged to be a Yankee. He said, I wanted to be a Yankee. Don't start that with me. He begged for it. Doesn't matter if he was asked. He wanted to be.
But, like, you know what I mean when I say this.
I know what you mean.
It's like...
Max Fried wanted to be a Yankee. Garrett Cole wanted to be a Yankee. So don't give me that.
It's just...
These guys wanted to be Yankees. Garrett Cole was a Yankee fan growing up.
I'm not seeing the spark that this team needs. I'm not seeing the
energy.
I'm not seeing it. Where is it? Like, I feel like the Yankee way just isn't hitting that same spark as it once did. It's not hitting right now.
Was there ever a Yankee way?
Yeah, back when they couldn't have beards. That was the Yankee way, right there. I think we should take away their facial hair.
There we go.
But it's like,
Yeah, it would be so poetic if they don't make the playoffs the first year they don't have or they have facial hair. That'd be so poetic. Oh my god.
and also
Go
like
ahead.
the Aaron Boone era has just been very depressing, and I don't know what it is. Like, we just aren't playing well, and you know what that is? Baseball.
That's baseball. I think it's not holding your players accountable. And I know that managers don't really do that anymore in baseball. But I think this Yankee team kind of needs that. I think they're kind of elitist a little bit. And I think they need somebody to come in and humble them. Okay, no, you're ass. And we need you to play better. Because you need to play better for us to win. You know what I mean? Like I feel like they need Aaron Glenn. The Yankees need Aaron Glenn. That's the solution. The Yankees need Aaron Glenn to come to the locker room and be like, hey guys, hey no fucking baseball. You're a Yankee. When I was a Yankee, I did this. We sucked. Then we were good. You're Aaron Judge. Be good. Giancarlo Stanton, your ass. You're not playing this week. Volpe, you're not on the field anymore. Please. That's what they need. They need somebody to hold them accountable.
They're fucking awful. Sucks. So.
It's depressing.
There's
It's depressing. You know what? Thank God for football.
Thank God for football. There's a woman umpire in the MLB. That's pretty cool. Now she can be a terrible umpire. What a great day.
Jen Powell, I don't know if I said your name right. Congratulations to you. It's a great day for baseball, great day for everybody. Historic day. If you're Angel Hernandez, you're going to get... Like, good luck to you. I hope all the best for you. I hope you are a great umpire when I see you eventually umpiring a Met game. If you call a bad pitch, you're going to hear. Welcome to the big leagues, kid.
I want to talk about the WNBA.
I wish Jess was like for awake for this conversation.
Yeah.
I wish Jess.
So they had just in a bunch of WNBA games, like it's become like a recent phenomenon.
What can we even say so we don't get demonetized?
To throwing, we could say dildo.
We can say dildo.
Yeah, you can say dildo.
Okay.
For throwing dildos on the basketball.
This story, by the way, is absolutely insane. From what I've read.
So there's a cryptocurrency company or group that says that they were in on the orchestration of throwing dildos at WNBA games.
Right.
And now, what was the reason for it, Dan? Why were they doing that?
He wanted publicity. It was an opportunistic approach to what is already trending. I like what's weird, and we're talking about Quentin Tarantino moves beforehand. The guy's name on X who reached out to ESPN is Lieutenant Daldo Rain, who was Brad Pitt's character in Inglourious Basterds. So, this whole story is buck shit wild. So, he's quoted as saying, "We wanted to really make memes funny again." He has 1,000 users, I guess. It's cryptocurrency. He said a link to a stream of the game was shared in the chat ahead of tip-off, and the community members celebrated their upcoming stunt and posted numerous derogatory comments about the WNBA. Quote, "We'll buy the league. We'll soon buy the league," a poster wrote. And then Dildo Warrior's practicing his throw. Like what is happening? What is happening in the WNBA right now? That this is unfortunately the story. And like I don't even know if this guy is being truthful because he won't share his name, he won't share his identity. I don't even know if he has a cryptocurrency business. He could just be reaching out to ESPN. ESPN's doing him a favor by giving him this publicity because I guess this is what we do now. This whole thing is out of its fucking mind, and we're not even talking about the dildo throw, which is just fans being stupid assholes. Like, what are we talking about? I don't know. I don't know.
I have no words.
I mean, look, the dildo throwing, not a great look for anybody. For anybody. For anybody. Like, this is a bad look for everybody that the WNBA just did not need right now. And it's not funny. It's not cool. How are they still being allowed? How are they get into the game? For non-obvious and obvious reasons, it's not a good look. It's disgusting. And then to come out and say, yeah, it was me. I orchestrated the whole thing because I wanted to promote my business. Like what? like what? Like why? What? This whole thing is insane. It's fucking insane.
The UFC. What the fuck?
Just stop, guys. Just stop. It's not funny anymore. It's bad. It's not funny.
All I'm gonna say is fire your marketing team. All of them.
All of them.
Whoever came up with this, fire them. Thank you. Fiziev versus Oliveira is going to happen in Brazil. Fight night. Also, Charles Oliveira. Your manager, fire him. Your agent, fire him. All of them. You just got absolutely sent to the shadow realm. But yet your manager and agent thinks it's okay for you to be fighting in 2 months. This is a problem. You still have a concussion from that day. But yet we're trying to fight.
I think Charles wanted the Brazil card. I think the plan was always for him to main event Brazil. But if that was always going to be the plan, he never should have fought Ilya. But I think Dana got greedy, and Dana wanted... I think he wanted to make 319 and have Oliveira headline. I think that's what Dana wanted to happen, and that's why he made that fight against Poirier. Because I truthfully believe that Charles was always going to... and that he wanted to make it a 319. But when Charles lost, he had to pivot. Or 320, my bad, 320.
It's just awful. He's gonna get KO'd again. He's gonna get. You just came off of like flat line. Like you're not in the fight still, and the ref just called. No. Your eyes were rolled back into your head. That kind of knockout. Like you weren't there. But yet, this is...
But yeah, we're fighting Fiziev in 2 months.
Good luck. Have fun. Because you're gonna need it.
Hopefully he wins.
I just don't.
If he wins, he fights the Poirier again.
God,
Oh wait, no, Tapory's moving, so maybe he won't fight Tapory again.
he's gonna get knocked out again. Like he will get knocked out every time he fights Taporia. He gets knocked out. Doesn't matter. It always happens in the first round. Gets clipped and knocked out. Unbelievable. I do want to touch on this middleweight title fight though. Dricus du Plessis versus Hamzat. They have Hamzat as the favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this: if Hamzat wins, it has to be in the first round. Has to be. But I don't think that Dricus is going to get finished in the first round, which tells me that Dricus is going to win the fight. If Hamzat is going to be able to dominate him, it will be inside of round 1. It will not happen over a 5-round fight.
Mm-hmm.
As long as Dricus survives round 1, he will win this fight. So my pick is contingent on once the bell sounds for the end of round 1, I know who won.
Yeah, I agree. I think we've said this multiple times. The longer the fight goes, the better Dricus is. He has better cardio, and we've kind of been underestimating him as a champion. His cardio is really good. His takedowns are really good. His striking's really good. He doesn't do anything like particularly great, but everything he does is really solid, really good. I'm a bit surprised that Chimaev is favored as well, but yeah, he just doesn't have the cardio that Dricus has. I think if this goes all 5 rounds, Dricus will win on scorecards easily. I think he'll outstrike Chimaev. I think he'll have good takedown defense against Chimaev. If it's on the ground, I think they're even. Honestly, I think Dricus is kind of underrated on the ground as well. I like Dricus in this fight. I do. I don't know why he's underdogged so much. Maybe something happened in camp that we just don't know about, we haven't read about. But like, I think the longer this fight goes, and it will go, I think the better Dricus is gonna win.
Yeah, because Hamzat, he's such a dominant force. He's so dynamic, but once it gets out of that first round, he loses that a little bit, and then you can start putting the pace on him, right? And then now you could take him down, and now you could strike with him a lot easier, and he looks more labored. So Dricus wins this fight, 4th round, TKO due to exhaustion by Hamzat. That's what I
And like Hamzat, always in a title fight seems to choke it.
I mean, this is his first title fight, but like
in a main event fight, just like somehow just seems to like he doesn't look great.
Yeah, like he faced Robert Whittaker, which he took him down and then just beat him up and then subbed him.
It's Robert Whittaker.
But I think this fight's gonna be similar to his fight with Usman, to where he didn't finish Usman in the first round, and then the second and third round, it was like, oh. So Usman is just beating his ass, kind of. It's like, okay, like this isn't an even fight anymore. This isn't as dominant as you would like to see Chimaev. So if DDP gets out of the first round, he's finishing him, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Put money on it, baby.
We'll put you know what? We'll put money on.
Yeah, that's right. I'm definitely putting some money on that because.
What's the line? Leron Murphy beats Andre Pico, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, Jeff Neal. Why's Jeff Neal on the card? Why? We do. Jeff Neal and Kevin Holland are. If we bet on Jeff Neal, if we don't bet on Jeff Neal, he's gonna. It's like
Michael Venom Page versus Jared Cannonier. That's a decent fight. This is a good card.
That's a big fight. Both of them need a win.
Yeah.
Especially Michael Venom Page. He needs a win. In middleweight.
This card, man, doesn't look bad. Looks pretty good.
Kaya Skura versus Tim Elliott. That's a sneaky fight of the night.
Yeah.
That's a sneaky fight of the night.
Yeah, I like this card. This is a great main card. Really like it. It's good. And then we got UFC 320. Oh boy. I'm so happy for UFC 320 because Tom Aspinall finally gets a fight. Alex Pereira is back. These are huge fights, and we'll talk about it more when we get to it. But I'm really excited for those fights specifically because not only were we waiting like a long time for the Aspinall fight, but I kind of want to see how Ankalaev adjusts to seeing Poatan again, because I think Poatan will come in a bit more prepared on the takedowns.
That's a good point.
But
That's a good point.
you can't learn years of grappling in like less than a year. That's hard. Yeah. And also Ankalaev gets the fight again. Thank you, Ankalaev. We appreciate.
Honestly, the Aspinall one didn't surprise me. Ankalaev Pereira too. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh yeah, because you were expecting him to just sit at home and
yeah, of course.
Yeah. So like, shout out to if Tom Aspinall after all this time loses to Cyril Gane.
Oh my God! Don't even. He's gonna beat the brakes off Cyril Gane. He'll get his deserved title run. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. Okay.
As he should.
As he should. He's gonna beat the brakes off Cyril Gane, his old French ass, and he's gonna get his deserved title run.
Yeah. Aspinall KOs him inside a minute. Round one.
Inside a minute.
Talk about it. He lands one right hand and he's done for.
He's done.
I hope.
I hope.
I pray. I pray, man. But that's gonna do it. We did it.
We did.
I'm tired. I'm like Jess. Jess is. Whoa! I saw Jess unmute her thing. Jess.
I saw her muted.
Jess, are you?
Yeah, I'm here.
Wow, you're alive. Where were you?
Oh wait, damn! Oh no! I just sat on my fucking remote. Hold on. Oh no!
Jess was in Dreamland.
You were in Dreamland.
Oh, there's my remote. I'm like, where the hell is it?
What were we watching?
This is something on Adult Swim.
Oh, we're going late night. This is old school.
This is
my
old school, yeah.
This is our childhood.
No, this isn't Rick. This is some stupid ass show that they have on. I don't like their new cartoons, really.
Well, Jess, you got anything to say before we end it? Before we kick it off?
I can't wait for real football.
Oh, I'm so excited. Is that all, Jess?
Jess?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go. There you go, Jess.
How do you feel about Dodos being thrown on court, Jess?
It's stupid. I don't know how they got in the fucking arena. And they look like, because they check your bags when you come. Like, I don't get how they were allowed in and no one saw it. So they're not checking people's bags.
Jess. Jess. They don't do pat downs anymore. And there's other places you could fit certain things.
That's terrible.
You gotta do what you gotta do, right? On that note,
we're gonna end it here. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. This has been the Get Back. See you guys next week. Take it easy. Peace.
Bye.